What is up, you guys? Welcome to another video where I'll be showing you how to do Trial of Blood, also mostly commonly known as TOB. Now TOB has two different cycles. There's a TOB Tomb and there's a TOB White Colosseum. Now they rotate every week. Sorry, every 2 weeks they change. So 1-2 weeks it's together with the order, so every time the order resets, there's gonna be a new TOB, either White Colosseum or Tomb, whichever was the other one alternates to the other one. So this week's we have Tomb. So for next week's video guide will be White Colosseum. For now it's Tomb. Now I'm going to explain you guys exactly how each wave works, so if you can watch out for kind of trying to help you guys through every wave for people that have problems, because people have been asking me to make a video just about how I do the waves and explain where possible, because people have been getting problems with passing them, and I also see a lot of people getting zeros somehow on their TOBs. Now I can't show right now because it just reset, but people are getting zeros for some reason, and that means that people died on the early waves on the rank. So I'm gonna show you guys the first wave. No mark to what, it's gonna be a robot in the middle and you have to kill him while you avoid balls which are gonna come fired at you from two different sides there. So these spawn. Now they can spawn wherever in this area, so you gotta make sure you know where they spawn so you can avoid them properly. They're firing pretty quick, so it's annoying for melee classes to get this done. Now ranged has it easier, but that's basically for everything in this game. Ranged dominates very easily every PvE content. Also, I'm doing it on a reincarnation of mine, so I'm trying to make it myself as hard as possible. I have no artifacts at all on this. I have nearly no relics at all. The relics I have are very old, only 5 figure each. The rest is all naked. So these are the stats I'm running. This is basically the group stat setup, so it's not even optimal for solo content. I do have Bloodlust for solo content, so caution, some concentration, and Bloodlust. These are not optimal stats, these are pretty low, but this is what I can get for now with what I have. But it works, it's enough. I tested before, can perfectly finish the Trial of Blood. So next one is lower mechanisms. This is gonna be a tricky one. Now I'm doing it especially in Paladin because of a friend of mine that asked me to make this guide on his Paladin because he has problems getting 1k rating for the currently Tournament of Blood thing. But it comes down to the same principle on every class you play. Now one class has it a lot easier than other classes, so there's no point in comparing different classes on how much they're scoring. Range classes already have a big advantage over melee classes, and then some melee classes have more AoE than other classes, and then single classes are kind of in a bad situation for Trial of Blood because some waves require you to have AoE. So that's that. So this one is the one that spawns the Zembots with the 5 robots around them. Now this is an important wave because only the big Zembots in the middle. So while I'm gonna do this, see if I can do this while I'm talking. So these living blades, you gotta kill them, and these are the ones that count for the ranking you're getting. And the little mobile turrets, those are the ones that are giving you this damage buff here, which increases your damage dealt. Now it increases your damage dealt by 3% per stack, and it stacks up to a maximum of 35, which is gonna give you a maximum of 105% damage increase. That means that you're gonna do at least 7 of these packs in a row to make sure you get this damage buff. If you fail to do that, you're gonna basically miss out on damage that you will use on the following waves, because you get to keep these stacks all the way until the end of your Trial of Blood. So So you want to max out the stacks and kill as many of the living base as possible, because these guys are your rating in the end. Now you see I'm not going circles, I'm going back because there's one gap where it's empty. So if you're melee or ranged, whatever, probably if you're ranged you're in the middle and then sniping them around. But if you're melee you want to just turn back, because the previous ones just respawned by the time. Instead of running over an empty spot, you're gonna just waste more time than turn around. Very important. So I managed to get 35 stacks, which is giving me 105% damage boost increase, and you're getting to keep this for all the following waves. So next one is Seamer Sign. That's the one where we have to run. I would advise you to use speed potions for this wave, because they're gonna help you a lot on getting around much faster, because time is an essence. The faster you do these waves each, the more rating points you're getting per wave you do. So I use the speed potion now because I don't have a good trinket on this one. But with the speed potion you're gonna cover the whole area, because speed potion lasts maybe 45 seconds, increases speed by 60%, and as long as you don't use any offensive abilities, you keep going at maximum speed. Now you can use trinket on top of that, but I don't think it helps at all. I think the movement speed is capped at some point. You can always use your tier skills on every wave, because all your all your class abilities will reset. As you will see, trinkets do not reset, and potions also won't reset if you would use the speed potion. So you wanna use them carefully, or you just wanna use them all that you want and then take a break during the cooldown. Because as long as you wait right now when there's no wave active, there's nothing to lose. So you might as well just wait and chill, do something else meanwhile. Always check for your shell as well, because you can't mount inside. This next one is the easier version instead of the other version from the other Trial of Blood. This one just heals if you don't CC him within 9 seconds. The other one, which we don't have now, is giving him a defense effect all the time. So you need to keep him CC'd all the time. This one here right now, we just have to interrupt him so he doesn't complete the casting, because if he does complete the casting, then he's full healing the Trojan, which is the one you want to kill. So you just CC him periodically with whatever you have. Now Paladin has plenty of CCs. I used Iros Fire as well. I think every class has plenty of CCs. Pretty sure every class has plenty of CCs. Now Scout may be lacking on CCs, but Scout has a long CC very easily, so you can just long CC him as well. Cascade Corpse is just 3 monsters you gotta kill, and you gotta watch out for the small lads in the middle. I rarely to never fill this wave, so there's nothing like, there's not much tricky stuff to do here. Just trying to show how I'm doing it because people are asking. 1, 2, 3. Now the last wave on this Trial of Blood is the trickiest one, where you have to kill 5 robots within a time lapse of 5 seconds. So when one dies, then the next one has to die within 5 seconds of that previous one died, and so on and forth. Now there's gonna be spawning like half a circle, and then again an empty spot like with the Zamblades. So as a melee you wanna avoid going over the empty spot, you just wanna go back. It's tricky. Best thing I can advise is dot everything, get everything pretty low, because there's gonna be like an a block on 10% of them, so when they reach 10% they're kind of like, you can't one-shot them. If you're gonna one-shot them, they stop at 10% and then you gotta hit them again, so they take 2 hits for sure. If you're dotting, it's gonna overbridge the block, but you can't one-shot them. They block something at 10%, like there's some failsafe on them, so you gotta drop them basically low see, so there's the gap. The gap is here, so gotta make sure. Also, they do quite some damage, so you might want to watch out for that. Try to get teleports so you can move around pretty quick. So this is the last one here, and the other ones are dying from that way. There you go. So the other ones died on my dot, and then I finished these two. So there's 4 in total instead of 5. I messed up there, but there was a gap, so you don't want to go there. You just want to rotate between them wherever they are. So then you finish it, and then you see you have enough rank. It's not showing how much I had, but it probably shows. So that's how you do it. That's what I pay attention to. That's most of it. Hope this helps, and hopefully we'll see more rankings instead of zeros. Good luck out there.